Early Nexus question: is staying back in the base for a short time when the hill is on? Micah again doing doing openings, not mid games.
King of the hill.
Find weaknesses and attack the weaknesses exactly. Alright, so let's play this clip really quick. We had absolutely destroyed again on the opening strat. Boom boom. One dead. Just rotating around. Alright, 4 dead. So we absolutely got destroyed. Let's watch this again. Alright, this is our main strategy. We have others, of course, on every other map. We actually have play alpha, play beta. We just screw around with that. What we do is we send 1 tunnels, 1 gap. We actually like spread out all over the place. 1 square and 1 top green. What we plan to do, he gets the hill, Chris gets the hill, waits for a call out bottom green to see how many are there and if bottom green needs help. I go gap, and depending on what my teammates are doing, what the other team is doing, I jump snipe 2 or go gap to their side. And because there was a guy top red, I had to go jump to S2, and they played it very well. Again, they're playing very passive, very, very passive. I actually want to go to their screens really quick. They spawn back the base, they send 2 guys snipe. What they're doing right now is they're overwhelming one side while playing passive on the other. So that way they don't actually lose the opening strat. Look at West, doesn't even go in tunnels, and Sean stays top red. This is very passive. Very counteracts. It actually counters perfectly what we're doing because we're spreading out while being very aggressive. And they just destroy us off the start, because then after killing me, he's hoping. Well, he should be turning around. I don't know why he didn't. He raped him anyway. But anyway, what our strategy is designed to beat is I throw 2 grenades in here. Like, Cleat throws 1 and I throw another. This is to simulate 2 people going green. Alright? And my grenade is perfectly placed. I've practiced this 20 million times to blow up right there. And then I have another one going gap. So this simulates more people going to a spot than there actually is. This will overwhelm them and make them stay back, which is what they did, but they played way too passive for us to do what we wanted to do. So in order to counter this playstyle, what we do is we send 2 snipe, 1 green and 1 top green. The only difference between their setup and our setup is that they have a guy top their base and we have a guy in hill. Guy in hill is going to help out so much better than a guy top the base because of the height advantage and because they're getting hill time. That's the way to counter their setup right now, their starting strat. But anyway, here we go. What our setup is supposed to do is we're supposed to scare them. Because of there's a huge wall right here, you don't know how many people are going through here. It's supposed to have like 2 guys just sit right here and wait. Like, if you've watched streams, you know that most people just sit there and like look at green and hope the other person rushes, and that way you can get a free kill. So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to absolutely collapse on the guys going green, and then we have 3 people killing 2, and then sniped on me are gonna go snipe after we attack them, and blah blah blah. It's supposed to be an awesome strat on paper, but again, sometimes it just doesn't work. Alright, guys, post questions right now while I finish talking about this. So yeah, basically we get destroyed. An overwhelming playstyle is you see how 2 people go snipe. What you could do on this is you could send 2 guys green and 2 guys through top green, or 2 guys bottom green, 2 guys top green. Have one of those guys top green rush. That would leave 2 players at snipe. It'd be a 4-on-2 on one side and then a 4-on-2 on the other afterwards. If you win sniper, should you take it off the initial back to a base? Yes, but it depends on what base. Oh yeah, also, thanks for reminding me. What you're supposed to do, what we're supposed to do is we're killing all 4 guys on red side of the map. So after we're killing all 4 guys on red, we know where they're going to spawn. That was one of the main strategies of that starting strat. Main objectives of that starting strat. Not impressed by, not if improved by, oh, different conversation. what are the most important areas to throw grenades off the start? Two most important areas are exactly where I threw the grenade, which is right here, to make sure that they don't just go straight in green and grab it, and sniper to make sure that they just don't get sniped, like into snipe right away. Notice how they throw grenades. Notice how they throw grenades to the other side. What this is designed to do is notice how far they are. They took actually a second or two off their time, but if you were to go straight into snipe, those grenades would blow up right when they went in there. So those are the two most important places to throw grenades. No, Swift Pigeon. Actually, when waiting for the second hill, you don't want to do that before the hill is actually like even a minute close because close to moving, because there's so many times where you'll just get 4 dead. You want to focus on one hill until 30 seconds are left. That's when you want to transition. Sorry, I got off topic there. Cause topic is the starting strat. Very good point from Infraction. I'm reading from top to bottom. Does it usually pay off to throw waste grenades at the beginning? Yes. Why? Because it forces the other team to do something that they don't want to do. Most people want to go straight into green. That's what they would do if there's no other factors. But because of those grenades, you're forcing them to stay back. And that's what they're doing on both sides. So every time you throw a grenade, it's got to be useful in some way. You've just got to figure out which way it is. Alright, Ryan, you keep talking about how this strategy is supposed to counter that strategy using the analogy of StarCraft. Wouldn't it be better to do something that will work okay against anything? Yes, that is what's called a standard strat. 2 for the main power weapon, 1 for the main power spot, and 1 for the main main second power weapon. That is 2. God, I keep reading the chat. I don't know. I just get chills going through my body when people post in my chat. I know you guys get that feeling for those of you who stream. Hold on, I gotta stop the chat. So yeah, that's what a standard strategy is for. You want to break off after that, but then there's counters to that. For those of you who play StarCraft, sorry if you don't, but if you forward fast expand as Protoss and you get 6-pulled, that's basically an aggressive style playing against a standard style. The aggressive style is gonna win, but it's kind of cheesy. Yeah. Sucks for those who don't know what that means. Another question, Proto, Ryan, what would you say about something like at the start of the game, you push tunnel to help out grenade launcher and push back to your base to put shots into the top hill or across the map? I don't know, just throwing things out there. This is something that I wouldn't suggest doing. I wouldn't do it, but this is something that you can try. If it works out for you, then so be it, because you're blocking spawns at one side of the map, so it could be a good thing. But what you do want to do is instead of blocking spawns with your person, you can block spawns with you killing them. If you kill them on red side of the map, they're gonna spawn on blue side of the map. So just something to focus on. Do you try to keep focus on your spawns going on the side of the hill? Dash Jerry, again, that's talk for another time, man. I wanna keep these two starting openings, starting strat, starting everything like that. What Warriors did was kind of that strat, except he didn't go straight for the power spot, just a decent spot, exactly high G. If the other team starts with very similar ways to you did, do you try to instantly alter things up if you notice it, or do you just try to outslay them? You don't. It wouldn't be outslay them. It's more of outplay them. Just like you want to do things a little bit faster. How do you get things a little bit faster? I'm gonna take this to the chat. If you're going against a team with the same strat, who wins? Take the idea of who's got a better shot out of the equation. And I'm gonna be back because you guys are gonna take a bit. I gotta take a pee. All right. All right. Specific to Nexus. I'll read all these in a second. Confidence greater than all, no. The sneaky players, no. Yes, I wash my hands, haha. Only one of you guys actually posted something decent. It was you, Lollipop, thank you. The ability to assess the situation and get the best of it. How do you do that? By repetition and refining your play. If you do the same thing over and over, you will do it better than the other team who has never done it before. I'm going to compare this to StarCraft since I played a lot. It's like doing a build order over and over and over again. You're gonna go faster than somebody who's never done that build order before. So basically, that's who it will. So if we do the same, if we do it that strategy over and over again, then we'll do it better than the other team who's just starting that strategy. and it's also the ability to know where your teammates are at, know what they're doing. So let me just say, if I meet somebody here, if we both throw this grenade, I'm jumping up onto this pillar first. I got here first. Like, I know what I'm doing off the start of this. I'm not hesitating. I know what I'm doing. If I see somebody right now, I'm jumping off this pillar and going on top, middle, right here. Getting some type of cover, getting a positional advantage. Ah, that was hard to say. and that way, doing it better. I'm just good at it. Haha. I make myself laugh. Saw something up here. During the opening, do you think it's more important to go for power weapons or map control? Depends on what you want to do. Map control is, especially on some maps, is actually where the power weapons are. Zealot. Zealot. I think that's it. Well, kind of rockets in Ring 1, but basically you want to go. I don't know how to explain that one. Just understand. Go wherever you want, man. Do you think it's more important to have the snipe at the beginning of this map, or do you think having snipe at the beginning on this map is more or less important than the grenade launcher? It is definitely less, because having the sniper at snipe, it is so hard to get to green. It is immensely hard to go from sniper to green. Look how much cover there is. Absolutely. Honestly, I can't. What? I'm not even anything right now. Oh my god. All right. Look how much cover you have. You have absolutely none. So unless your team gets control of green, then going snipe is absolutely useless, because you won't be able to get green side of the map. Yeah. Alright, I had one or two more questions in here that I was going to answer, then go on to the next one. If you go for down of the beginning and you're in a line from snipe to green, are the spawns random? No idea what that means. Alright, I think this is the last one by infraction. During the opening strategy, or during the opening, do you think it's more important to go for what? I answered that.